Evening.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud.
What? Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrodiilic? Adriana can make you a member of the guild if you can convince her to take her nose out of whatever book she's reading. Half of the Council of Magus resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. It's a town like any other. Well, go outside and there's the mountains and wines and sheep. Here in town, though, nothing special. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tambria. Goodbye. What? There's much I can show you. Dick, what can I... Good day.
See you.
Take care. Hail!
Hello.
I've bought a good number of things at Colovian Traders, and Gundar is a friendly sort.
Colovian Traders is a good shop. Perhaps I'll visit Gundar soon.
I've heard others say the same.
Good day.
Oh, what? I'm rather busy right now. Oh, is this about joining the Mages Guild? I suppose I could spare the time if necessary. You're interested in joining? Great things will be expected of you. Are you sure you're ready for it? Then you are now an associate of the Mages Guild. You must receive a recommendation from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may advance through the ranks of the guild. In the meantime, as a member of the guild, you now have full access to the guild halls around Cyrodiil. Only the Arcane University is closed to you. It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me. I only make the trip if I can't find a specific book here. There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers spells. Check at every hall to make sure you don't miss any. I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it? Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation. He's an interesting fellow. Salinis Vacinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Salinis should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Earthor. Any luck finding Earthor yet? I'll need to speak with him before I can feel your recommendation has been earned. Heartsel of Mages resigned when Traven took over the... What? You want a tour? Can't you see I have a lot on... Have Earthor see me when he gets back, Assis.
You want me? You sure? I'm Vigan. I'm Mages Guild, but I don't train or anything. He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzia could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do. Between the two of them, Borisian and Gaspar have mastered nearly every type of spell there is. You'd be wise to go see them if you can. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Well, it's a bit rugged. Nothing like the Arcane University. Have to go to the Imperial City to buy anything, but it's good enough, I suppose. Farewell.
You're here about that recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Earthor before I write it. Have Earthor see me when he gets back, Associate.
What? I haven't seen him in quite some time, but then, this isn't the first time he's been away, so I wasn't really that concerned. Adriana may read too much, but you should see the summon spells she taught Vigga. He might teach you if you're skilled enough. It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Earthor wound up, after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that. You might want to make sure she remembers, especially the part about it being her idea. Good luck finding Earthor.
Anytime now. I hear you got quite a task from Adriana. A nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful scamp incident last year. That's when Adriana told him he needed to practice somewhere else. Somewhere else. Meaning somewhere far away. So he settled down in Bleak Flats Cave, did all his work there, and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though. Oh dear. I just can't seem to remember where that is. What a shame. The guild can provide you with some training, but the best trainers are usually very hard to find. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Have you met Adriana Berena, our Skingrad Mages Guild head? Not the most pleasant person, I'll admit. Don't mind her. Interested in training? I do the conjuration courses, and Druzia does the mysticism. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. I'm here to help if you need me. My pleasure, really.
Ondana Orethi has got some fine tomatoes, some of the finest.
You're here about that recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Earthor before I write it. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
Can't say I like tomatoes. I'm sure Undinas are good, though.
You think? They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
It can't be!
Absolutely.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Take care. How goes it?
Fantastic! Thanks for asking.
Arena Geranus isn't the most social innkeeper in the world, but she runs a good, clean house.
Yes, the Westweald is a nice place. Just stay away from Irina when she's in a mood.
Is it me?
You, how did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone? I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things. What is it, Associate? They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say? Oh, thank you. You're just too kind. The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Okay, if you say so. I'll be right behind you. I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
How do you do?
What is it now?
That is Canidia Short Music.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Greetings.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good.
What is
They
it?
say that the
They
priests
say
and
that the
priestesses
priests
of the
and
Chapel of
priestesses
Dibella
of
have
the
all
Chapel
been
of Dibella
murdered.
have all been
No one
murdered.
even knows who did it.
No one even
Goodbye.
knows who did it.
Bye.
Farewell.
Hello, associate.
Hello.
What can I do for you? I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Bye.
He's probably still out at the cave.
Yeah.
Adriana hasn't let him work here in the...
Hail.
Go ahead.
What do you want? Farewell.
I understand Daedra worship.
What can I do for you? Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upsets more than a few people. Good day.
Go ahead, please. I saw Earthor earlier. Guess someone rescued him again. Hide your scrolls while you can. Be seeing you.
Hi there. Well met.
Mainlord and his brother run a nice establishment.
I like the flow. Mainlord and his brother are excellent hosts. Safe travels.
You too.
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the Guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for Guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. As you are new to the Guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. This is a harsh, dangerous task for you, I realize. Your unfamiliar face makes you most useful, however. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration? Practical application is often the best educator, even in life and death situations. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the Guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. She will give you further instructions. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage seems to use most frequently. But do not let your guard down. He may have more tricks up his sleeve. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Craven took over the position of Archmage. You've got a lot to learn. Farewell. Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Be seeing you.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahill inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did. Carahill's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. You've got a lot to learn. Bye.
Hello. I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Be seeing you. I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Let's do business. Drive a fine trip. You've made a good bit of gold. You drive a hard bargain. Thank you for your business. Bye.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us. He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. Arvina Thalis is an odd one. I've heard some strange noises coming from her basement. Farewell.
Look well upon this chapel of Debella. Look at the faces of the dead. This is your future. Evil has returned, and the Nine need a champion. The blood tide rises. And Talos said to the Arctus, "Let us join as one to fortify this throne, this land."
Didier O'Malley, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, shipowners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea.
Would you not do the same, children of Cyrodiil? No, you would not. This is plain. You looked away when the fires flickered. And now, so, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings. This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aelids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aeliid sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry? You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight? Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or god. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? Are you a worthy knight? A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? Once there were 8 divines, then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. Walking the pilgrim's way is the traditional start of a holy quest. Follow the map I gave you, visit the way shrines of the 9, pray, and wait for a sign. He was defeated, but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps. Is there no one who would stand for the 9? There are lore masters among you, heads so heavy with learning that you cannot raise your eyes to the heavens to see the truth there.
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Between the sailors and shipmen of the port and my little local circle of friends, I have plenty of yarns for knitting up my tales. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it. Good day.
What do you want? By the time we got there, it was too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them. Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. Evening, sir. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gauguin and Melona. Let's just say Gauguin is intimately involved and leave it at that. Be seeing you. Evening, sir. Good day. Hail. What do you need? Bye.
I'm Darahil, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gauguin and Melona. Let's just say Gauguin is intimately involved and leave it at that. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits. Farewell.
I am Melona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. My favorite time is the harbor at sunset, the sun and sea to the west.
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything.
Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Melona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. He's a blessing on this town, the only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Transnibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem. Bye.
What do you want? It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
He's a most mysterious fellow. In many ways, I admire him. Most of the time, I just feel sorry for him.
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by.
Good day. Go ahead, please. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Melona. Farewell.
Heinrich Okenhall, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while. Anvil wouldn't be my choice for a refit. No proper yard, neither spars nor scantlings in good supply. But it's ill luck to complain. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy knights these days. I heard that Velwyn Benaris is trying to sell off Benaris Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Take care.
Hello there.
What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul.
The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
Talk to Malona. She runs the council. Judge, jury, and executioner.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benaris will never sell that death trap. That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms. Talk to her. She seems to have all the answers.
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? You men are all alike. Back again? You still want to help my good-for-nothing husband? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Ugh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer.
What do you want? I see my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl
when the most fetching Nordwoman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Hi there. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. How about that? I heard that Velwyn Benerus is trying to sell off Benerus Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up. Heard any news from the other provinces? There is grave news from Skyrim. From Falkreath to Windhelm, the foul. I'm Newheim, Anvil Harbor Master. I'm responsible for all harbor traffic, docks, duties, and fees in Anvil Harbor. Traffic through Anvil Harbor comes mostly in exotic, high-profit goods, easy to transport by road or Mages Guild couriers to eastern markets. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. Good morning. What do you want? Farewell.
Oh, hello. I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. It's a big town. Hell, it's a big county. You stick to your part, I stick to mine, all right? I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. You hear about Gogin? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it! What an idiot! Good day.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely too, and we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what, we have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest. Patience. We'll have all night. Trust me when I say we'll give you a...
Can't wait to see you later. Don't keep us waiting. Hope you're not planning to get much sleep.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlawn. My twin's name is Canelawn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue. Simple, really. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Milona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess, and doesn't fancy a replacement. Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle. Bye. You treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me! Morning.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what, we have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman.
Don't keep us waiting. Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale. I'm starting to see things
Guess it was. Hello? Who's there? This is the place for you. Who's there? Yeah!
pathetic worm. I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate. Stay away.
Just warming up, you big worm.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. What? What are you talking about? Damn, I knew it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Okay, girls, we...
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Don't spend all the money from the reward.
A little busy right now. Got your mess to clean up. Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose. I am Lucien LeChance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family. Then heed my words, for I will not repeat them. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. No? The Night Mother seems to think otherwise. Allow me to grant you a gift, in case you reconsider. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. Now, I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doomsaying nonsense.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? Of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats? Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death. We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see. Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose. Dear brother, I do not spread rumors. I create them. Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family. Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Sorry, can't talk right now. We have a lot of paperwork and follow-up investigation to do. Please, leave us to it. Sorry, can't talk right now.